Hello friends, it's Darius here. Today we're going to make a smoothie. This isn't my normal smoothie here. This is just what I have left over. Actually going to be going to the store later today. But we're just going to deal with what we got here. So the first thing I got here is I got some organic bananas, and as you can see, these are a little bit lighter and this one's a little bit darker. Now the reason I showing you guys both of these is these are the ones I recommend getting. However, these are just as good. But the reason you want to get the darker bananas is because they're filled with their highest level of beneficial nutritional value at this point when they get this ripe. They're really high in potassium and magnesium. So always look for the darker brown and banana when it comes to making your smoothies. Chop up the banana real quick. Next we got this apple here. Wash it off with some water. Nice and good. Chop that in half. Cut out the core here. Into the blender. And I don't necessarily have the best blender. I bought this blender. I paid like 50 bucks for it, I believe. I'm going to be upgrading soon to a Vitamix blender. They're $100 and some dollars. Probably the best investment you could do. I'm trying to tell you guys now. I mean, because these little blenders, once you start getting advanced in your smoothies, you're going to come to see that you need a little bit more space. Next thing I got here, these kiwi fruits. Man, these kiwis are awesome, you guys. They're good at preventing cancer. They're good at lung health. They're good and they're packed with magnesium. They really help your digestive tract, and they're packed with vitamin E. I mean, these things literally make you look youthful. So get these kiwis into your smoothies. Wash these off with water. I like to cut off the ends of them. Blender, put these away. Banana. These bananas are awesome too. I mean, bananas themselves are just really good. They're really good at controlling fat, and they're cholesterol free. They're really good if you ever get sick to eat a banana. They're really light on your system, and they're packed with lots of nutrients and vitamins. Really good high source of carbohydrates as well. Now the next thing we got here is a pear, and I love pears. Pears are so good. They're so tasty. They're a good source of fiber. Pears are. They're really good for helping out with heart disease and obesity. They're also low in calories. They also packed with vitamin A, I believe, vitamin B1, vitamin C, and vitamin E. And the best time to actually get pears too is as you can see how there's browning on the pear here. Basically, that's just going to help you receive, its most beneficial assets from the pear, as well as the banana, as I was talking about earlier. When you have that brown in there, that's when it just seems the fruit naturally is at its most beneficial state. But I like to cut it directly in half like that. Same thing kind of like with my apple. Cut out that middle part, cut off the end there. Straight in there. Straight in there. Straight in there. And as you can probably see, if you can't see, my smoothie's already getting full. Okay. Next here we have a carrot and an avocado. Yummy. Carrot inside here. Avocado. Only use half avocado unless you you desire the taste of avocado. The avocado is really powerful and it demands. So I like to cut it in half. Use half. Take the spoon. Go ahead and pull that out and drop it in your smoothie. It's a really good binding agent too. It makes it real smoothie-like with the avocado. Binds everything together nicely. So, next we got kale. I'm gonna wash it off here. Into the blender. Into the blender. Broccoli. I like to cut off the ends of the broccoli there, just use the heads. Okay. And a little bit of iceberg lettuce I like to use, just to hydrate a little bit. Blackberries. And a little bit of spinach. Let's wash this off here. Alright. So, before I add the blackberries, what I like to do is I like to blend this up. The reason I like to add the blackberries is it adds a sweet flavor to it, and it also adds a purplish tint to your smoothie, which makes it look really cool. Because most of the time the smoothies either come out, depending on what you're doing, they either come out mostly green or mostly like I'd say in between a reddish and an orange color, depending on what kind of fruits you use. Most people like to use, like strawberries and, like oranges, things of that nature. And I do too. I'm just working with what I got at the moment. So next what we're going to do here is we're going to blend this up. grab my blackberries. Wash those off. Into the smoothie. Last but not least is your ice cubes. And I like to put, 8 to 10 ice cubes in my smoothie. Last time we used the blender, I should say. Bon appetit. Wow, that is amazing. There you have it, guys. Daily smoothie.